testing this. Let's see if it works. I have to get sound well as well. Let me just change this. So 20. Let's see. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Welcome to the live stream. So I just have to set up my my audio for now because that's too loud. What about this? Wait 1 second. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry because of this, but yeah, as you can see, I already have some annotations on my chart. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. This is a little bit too loud. Let's do 5. And there we go. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, as I said, we're gonna do a live stream. I just have to check something. I'll be right back. Hello? Can everybody hear me? I'm sorry, but this is my first stream after some time, and it may take a few minutes to get set up. Silver Bullet starts at 10 a.m. So we will see what we get. So those are some annotations I have. I have this buy side, the sell side, and the fair value gap right here that could be an inversion one. So let's see. Uh, is it okay? Is the audio good? I hope the audio is good. So just let me know in the chat. But we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be just tradings. And by the way, this right here, it's a demo paper trading account. It's representing a 50K combine. Unfortunately, I had my I sorted my country was on unallowed country list on Top Step, so I had to get a refund and they canceled my account. So yeah, that's this. Basil, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Um, yes, you can hear me. All right. So yeah, as I said, Silver Bullet starts now, and we will see how it happens. So as you can see, we are reacting from this level. So the 4 hour looks pretty bullish in my opinion, but we still have some resistance here. The fair value gap midpoint and the fair value gap low right there. But we do have this one, um, which is in fact could be a draw, but for now, as you can see, this then became an inversion fair value gap, and we have displacement. So, and we had a shift in the market structure, so this could be a very nice silver bullet entry. I'm gonna do this. So this is an inversion fair value gap. So this wasn't a breaker overall, and as we see, we have a fair value gap. This could be a silver bullet right away. see how we react to it. So I'm gonna remove this. This is where the silver bullet starts at 10 a.m. New York local time. We had a shift in market structure. We have this inversion gap. We have a smaller inversion one, market structure shift, imbalance, and then we have this buy side right here, and then we have a bigger buy side right there and right here. So this is what I'm watching. So I'm seeing this and I'm gonna go long right there. My stop loss will go here. So I'm risking 1% on a 50k combine. I got a little of a bad entry, but we'll see. No, it's only a paper trading account. It's not live funds, but we'll see what we can do. So where would my take profit be? My final take profit, it would be probably up here, but we also have this wick that could be a problem for now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that right there. So we do have this wick, and then we do have this fair value gap that I entered from. There's also a breaker right there. This candle is a 1 minute breaker, and then if you see, you have a low, high, lower low. This candle right there is a breaker as well, and we have a bearish order block. So let's see how you react. Now if we show reaction, I'm gonna add one more contract, and then we'll see how we react from here. So yeah, for now we just have to wait. I'll actually move my stop loss below the 50% of this, so it's safe, because if price goes down there, then my trade would be invalid, and I would not want to trade it. So we're coming into the 50%. I'm gonna add one more. So this is my entry now, because it's calculated based on two entries, one here and one here. So we'll see. We don't have any news today, which is not ideal, like for on a day like this, because you want news to get volatility in the market, and we didn't have this today. So yeah, it's not ideal day to be trading, but I'm still doing it because you guys want it, and let's see. So we see some reaction. Still not enough that I would trust it going higher. It's just an idea, but it's a nice setup. It's a silver bullet type fair value gap, entry between 10 and 11. We'll see what we do. No, this is still sorry, this is still coming into the order block. So yeah, I kind of expected it to do that, but the stop loss on the 15-minute, it doesn't look so great, but it will do the trick. This is the fair value gap marked with orange, and let's see. Okay, we have a swing low right there. No, this swing low. If we break this low, then we might go for the stop loss. So, and we also have this smaller fair value gap right there, which I am looking to be an inversion gap. Plus we have this candle I set, which is a breaker. Just breaker, and here we go. and we respected it with two candles right there, a close and then open, drop down to the low of the fair value gap, and then we went up, we had a swing low, and now we're going up. So this is my buy side, and then this low of the wick, and then the final take profit right there. Sorry I moved it, but yeah. Alright, so that's my trade idea for now. We'll see how we do. Yeah, we just have to wait for now. Let the price do its thing. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. You have to understand this, guys. But it looks alright. It actually looks like a really good setup. So on the 5 minute also, you see the order block reaction. Now we're going up. We are 1.5 minutes into the 5 minute candle, and then the 15 minute, it's actually really nice. So what I will be watching is the 50% of this wick. So we mark this out, 50% of the wick, because I want to see price disrespect the 50% right there. I believe this is it. Yes. So I'm gonna mark this, let's say purple, and I will probably be taking one contract off right there as a partial. Just to take something off, and I can probably move my stop loss soon below this low, because we have this breaker. If it dropped down again, I don't want to price go below, so I'm gonna place my stop loss here, reducing risk. So this is 50% of the original risk we had, and you see how we reacted from this 50%. We went above it, we went down. So I want to see this respected right now, and I want to see price go and take the high with a low resistance liquidity run to, and then I want to see this broken with force. So I want to see it ran, and then I want to see price move here and later here. So yeah, this is a run above. We have a 50% of the wick and 50% of the 1 minute wick right there. So I'm also watching this level, and let's see. Now if we do react from this 50%, then that could be a problem potentially, as you can see here. So I'm gonna be watching this, and I'm gonna mark this cyan. I'm gonna do a 1M 50% wick, and then I'm gonna do a extended, and then this is 15M 50% wick and a purple. So we are going down now. This could all be a accumulation of longs. We have an order block here. The 5 minute doesn't look so good, as you can see. I don't really like this for now, but we'll have to see if we see a reaction. Now if it closed below the 50%, I'd probably just collapse the trade, because it's not worth holding something that might turn against you. So I really want to see price skyrocket from here, because if you see, this is all of this in an order block. We went up, changed the state of delivery, we went down. So this is technically a propulsion block, and if we close below the 50% of this, then we're screwed. Price is likely gonna go down, and we're gonna be stopped out at around 60% of our original risk that we had on. So this is our reaction. We are going up. We are staying above this small fair value gap, which is the highest one, and I don't want to see that inversion happen. I don't want to see that inverse. I want to see it ran. So in this or next candle, I want to see it ran. As you can see, we're going down. I don't really like this. Um, I don't like it for now, but we still have 20 seconds to correct this candle. So the 5 minute, yeah, it looks decent. We have a fair value gap. I mean, we have a inversion right there. Order block, propulsion block. I really want to see price turn around right there on this candle or in the next one, preferably on this one. I want to see price close above this small gap. We are respecting the opening price though, that's what I like. So yeah, this is the 1 minute wick right there, and the 50% of it that hit and then reversed. So right there we're still coming back into the 50% again, and we do have this thing, the fib, the fib tool. So this is the 50%. I know the chart is a little bit messy right now, but this is a really this is really just to show you guys, because normally I don't have this much things on my chart, but just to show you guys what I'm looking at and to make it easier for you to understand. I'm doing those annotations. So we still didn't close below the 50%. This is what I like. We're coming back into the fair value gap, into the breaker, into the inversion gap. And right there we just passed the 50% and the low of the breaker. So this is really what I didn't want to see, because if we close like this, then we'll likely go for this low, and I'm just gonna manually close the position. But if we don't, now this is a really nice reaction. If we don't, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm going to still hold the trade, and we'll see. Okay, so this is a really nice reaction. As I said, I want to see this price, not price, this fair value gap ran, and it is a really important thing in my opinion, because if we show a reaction, then this is really not good. This is really not good for us if we react bearish from here, because guys, bodies tell the story and wicks do the damage. You really have to know what price is doing, and you really need to like have a draw liquidity set, just like me now. This trade, for example, for me it was a obvious trade, and if it lost, it lost. If it won, it would have won. So it's really not 100%. You have to trade with and you always have to trade with a certain amount of your drawdown with in the market. So you can't really go break even, because if I went break even, I would just get stopped out here. Now this might save me this time if price went down there, but in the long run, I would this would just make me more unprofitable. So we do have this order block. I really, really, really want to see a reaction from here, and that would be perfect. And then it just the straight run up into the buy side would be amazing to see. So the candle closed like this. This is nothing to worry about. What we have to worry about though is the 50% of this. If we close, then this might be a problem. You see how we are consolidating? The 5 minute is really not that it's really showing signs that it wanna go lower. So that's not what I like. and if we as soon as we close below the 50%, I'm out of the trade, and I'm gonna wait for the next one, or just close the session in minus, because you're not always gonna win. You have to understand that you're not always gonna break even. You're not always gonna make profit. You are gonna lose, because if you don't lose, then you're not trying. So we have this swing low now. It doesn't have an imbalance, but this one has, so this is an intermediate term low. And if we see this broken break, then I want to be out of the trade. It's not a high probability anymore. No, this is not a high probability anymore right now. Based on this candle, it's really not what I want to be looking. You have a pretty large 14 point stop loss. Is that what you normally, or there's in structure for that? So YouTube Cree name, if that's your name. So the reason I have my stop loss like this is because you need you need some form of risk open. Like, I could enter right there, and then my stop loss would be half the size, but I enter, so I can show you my executions actually. So I entered right there when we reacted from this levels, and then I entered one right there in the middle. Now I could have entered lower, yeah, you're right, but then I would have missed the entry. And for this, you can see how big this fair value gap was. YouTube screen name. You can see how big this fair value gap was. It was 14 points, and that's a lot. I agree, that's a lot. But the thing is that this setup for me, it was like a really nice one, and I took the entry just for you. Again, it's demo. I probably, yeah, I agree. I would have risked a little bit less, but because the fair value gap was so large, I had to use the stop loss below here first, because you have to respect the risk. Like, price went right there, and if I entered here and my stop loss was here, so my stop loss would be around, I'm not sure, like 5 points, 6 points. I would have got stopped out, and I may get stopped out right now, but it's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is, what you have to do is you have to respect the risk. If your stop loss has to be in the right place, your stop loss has to be there. If you're gonna move your stop loss just to reduce the risk, then you're gonna fail more times than you're gonna win. And what I suggest is you could just use a smaller leverage. You could use micros, right? You could use, for example, 5 micros, 3 there, and 2 there, and then one right there when we tap the low, and that's 6 micros, which is um, more than 1/3 of what I'm using, and you could be risking less. So, but for the video and for educational purposes, I'm using this leverage for my trades. Now we are going up. I want to see. I want to see, and it's also not that much of a risk. It's a 1% risk on this account. So 1%. But if I would be trading futures, and let's say this is a 50K account, I would have needed a 3K profit. So if I didn't take any partials, I would pass my top step combine right there. But yeah, the thing is, you have to respect the risk. You can't just go in there, trade with the smallest size stop loss. I mean, you can do that if the price offers this, and there you go. We just took our first profit. You can't do that if and I'm gonna move my stop to break even right now. At the high of this breaker, if price goes down there, it just took the buy side, and it's gonna move lower. Now look, it can yeah, you have to respect the risk. Like, if you wanna risk less, just use less leverage, right? But never disrespect the risk and move the stop loss just because you need smaller risk while still trading 2 3 micros, when you actually in reality needed to trade a lot less. So this chart is pretty messy. I'm gonna remove this, I'm gonna remove that, but I will keep some of this. So yeah, this is basically how I trade. It's really simple. What you need to find is a joint liquidity, a narrative where you think price is gonna go. Then you need a displacement. Now we had a market shift, but I would not need that. And then uh, we had some consolidation. It could have been stopped out, but as you can, as I said, respect the risk. So it went down multiple times. You see how it respected it and then went up, ran the high. What I want to see is I want to see this high ran, and then I want to see my ultimate bias liquidity, which is this high and then this fair value gap. I want to see this step, and this would probably be my final TP for a silver bullet. And then if price goes any more above this, now if I would trade more, if I would trade micros, or if I would trade 3 minutes, I would have take partial and then leave one round for this high or those equal highs. Those look pretty clean, but yeah, as I said, I want to see this price point ran and with displacement. So we did have displacement right there. This is what I like, and it's perfect actually. So yeah, I hope you guys like the stream. Make sure to like the stream. I hope you guys like it until this point. So yeah, I I really appreciate you guys being here. By the way, it means a lot. So we are really close. Just to clarify what this level is, it's a 15-minute, or no, it's actually a, yeah, it's a 15-minute. It's not exactly on point, but it's a 15-minute low of the wick from the eighth, the yesterday's 8:30 news drop. So what I'm watching right now is, you see this high, you see the fair value gap. This is what I'm watching. This fair value gap is exactly what I'm watching right now, because we have a high, we have a fair value gap, we have one more high, an order block, and then we have buy side here and there in a fair value gap. So 1 hour imbalance here. What would I do like this? All right. So we do have reaction. I could enter here and then move my stop to be break even, but just to show you, yeah, we are in profit a lot. That's amazing. The end trades haven't seen bro in like 6 months. Yeah, bro, I was away, but now I'm back. I was studying ICT and I was doing schoolwork. It was pretty busy first half of the year. It was pretty busy, and I was also putting in the work learning ICT. Now what I see is I would want to enter again. It looks nice, so I'm gonna enter again, and I'm gonna move my stop loss below this candle's low. So what I will do is I will move my full stop loss above this high, so right there, or above those equal highs. We'll see later. And then I'll take a partial. Uh, I'll take a partial right there, or right there when we react from this. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at right now. It's kind of showing, and the order flow is prime for bullishness. So we have another order block. I don't want to see that disrespected. If we see that disrespected, then we might go lower, and we probably will. So we do have the 5-minute and 15-minute 8:30 candle wick high and low, and there's the order block tapped in. Let's see what we do. And we see price skyrocket. If we don't, then we get stopped out at break even, and still 615 profit. which is not too much. It's not a lot, but it will do for today. As they said, it's not the best day. We don't have any news today, which kind of slows the market and the volatility down a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. As I said, the 50% of the order block is important, and we also have the smaller gap. So this is what I'm watching. Yeah, the stop loss is a little bit in a loss, but I want to have it below the fair value gap, below the candle that formed the fair value gap. So this looks pretty bearish right now. I might have made a mistake entering right there, but we are still not showing any signs of bearishness. We are just showing a consolidation, accumulation of longs, and I think we are really going to, and we are really primed to go higher. We did tap into this wick. This is a 1 hour wick, but we ran it and it's not as significant. I just put it on chart and see what we did with it. So we did have a reaction. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. You have to keep the levels on chart to keep you informed about what market's doing. Because and if we go above this aggressively, it's a propulsion block, and I will certainly be sure that we're gonna take this high, take the buy side, and then either go lower, and I'm gonna take one more contract off, or go for this high. That's the plan though, but we'll see. I want to see price skyrocket from this in the next candle or in this candle, because if not, it's gonna be a little of a problem. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I would appreciate if you click the like button. So yeah. Okay, we just tapped this high. This is a really really good price delivery right there. Inversion gap, one more. Now I originally expected price to drop from here, but we didn't do it, so I waited. We got a nice entry and I broke the high. Now we have some reaction. I don't like this. I personally really don't like this. If it closed like this, I'm just gonna collapse the trade and we're gonna walk away with the profit we have, because this is really not the conditions I want to be in. If I'm long and we have this, take the high, trade into the 50% displacement. This is not what I want to see when I'm long. This is what I want to see when I'm bearish and my joy is lower. And we do have equal lows right there that could be targeted. So yeah, I don't want to see the 50% broken. You see how this is slowly turning bearish? It's not what we want to be in when we're long, so we tapped into the fair value gap once more, 50%, and let's see. Let's see. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. It's first one after a long time, and as you can see, I hope you see that I really improved. If you check my last stream, you will see that I was not trading like this at all. I was just I don't know what I was doing in my mind. So I can see now that I really changed, and it's just studying and tape reading, journaling, doing the work, doing the stuff most people don't want to do. again, if we close below this 50%, I'm just gonna exit the trade manually, and we'll take it from here. Probably won't take any more trades, but if we do, I'm gonna do it in the next 30 minutes or so. I said it's gonna be a AM session stream. If you guys want a PM session, let me know. Maybe I can make it work, but let me know. Let me know in the Discord. Let me know in the YouTube comment section. Live sound is just bad. What do you mean sound? Is it like quiet? Is it quiet, or is it is the quality's bad? What do you mean? Can you please tell me more so I can try to fix it? You know, I'm not really sure. Wait, let me turn on the stream. Yeah, well, let me know, please. That would be much appreciated. I love when you guys interact with inside in the chat and tell me what I'm doing wrong and what you like to see changed, because we all learn. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go higher anymore. I would be shorting soon, so it's not what I want to. It's not exactly what I want to see, but if you see a reaction from here, it's gonna be a nice one, I have to say. Still a perfect reaction from the wick, from here, from the 1 hour 8:30 wick, 8 a.m. candle on a 1 hour. Can't hear you good. Okay, well, Rachel, can you? I will actually, I will actually try to. No, 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 no. I'll try to fix it. Wait. I just hope the sound quality won't be bad. But let me know if it works now, or should I change it, or should I put it a little bit more louder? Is it working for you? Thanks for the suggestion, by the way, because if you didn't tell me, then I would never know that it may sound bad. I just feel like if it's too loud, it just messes with my voice, and it yeah. I just hope it's not like doing that in the background where it's that noise, but thank you. Alright, no problem, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we see this. I don't wanna. We have a fair value gap low, so I will wait for that, and I wanna see that reacted right now because this is a market structure shift happening right now. Yeah, it's a market structure shift. Unless we see displacement to the upside, it's a turtle soup, but I don't think we'll see that, so mm, I'm gonna wait just a little bit. We close below the 50%, I can remove this. We are probably gonna close below unless some miracle happens. Okay, I want to see how we treat this. If we get a green candle, I'm going to keep the trade on because it could potentially go up still, and this be just a little soup trading into the imbalance again. If not, then we'll wait. If this candle closes bearish and trades below this low, I'm probably going to collapse the trade. And we also traded into the 4-hour candle high, fair value gap high, so it's not a good idea to be shorting. We can just wait for this displacement and take this to the buy side. As you can see, this is the equity, this is the total P&L, and this is the account balance I already. So I'm closing the trade. So trade closed. So take account history. So I took two trades. I took one for a $615 and one for the $325 profit. And we are moving down right now. I'm gonna remove those lines. What is this one? Oh yeah, this is, and I'm gonna remove this breaker annotation. One second. Yeah, I mean, we could still go up, but I may still screw it up because we are still respecting those closes with this low with the close, but we'll see. I could be wrong. We have a 5-minute fair value gap. But I do like my decision though. I don't want to be gambling because this could easily turn into the inversion gap. So I'll keep my chart like this. So guys, this was the silver bullet and it offered almost 60 handles. 60 handle run. Now if you enter right there, let's say at the 50% or at the bottom, your stop loss could have been 7 points. Take profit 70 points, 1 to 10, easy. But that is if you want to trade a little bit more conservative. If you want to have lower risk, then you could always enter right there. Yeah, this doesn't look good, so I'm glad I exited the trade. I'm glad I did. This doesn't look so good. So because we did have an order block, we did react from it. I might go short with one more contract if we drop into this inversion gap once more. Target the sell side below here and then below here. Just gonna do this. If we trade into this inversion gap once more, I'm gonna sell. And there it is. It's a sell. Stop loss is right there. And take profit right there. Let's see how we do. If it gets stopped out, that's still a profit for the day. If you win, that's amazing. But this is what I see it as IFVG. Orange. Let's see. Good reaction. I like it. For now, I like it. Buy side inversion gap. Let's see the alright, so drop down. That's what I like. Good for now. It's still nothing to be excited about, but it looks good. We do have this sell side which I could hold for equal lows, sell side, so we'll have to make sure to watch that. And we do have the equal low sell side liquidity as well. We have to watch this as well. I'm gonna delete this. It's a totally new trade. And let's see. So where's my stop loss based? It's around at the high of this candle that formed the inversion gap. Yeah. So hope this is helpful to you. I can show the executions while we're waiting. So again, the executions. One here, took one partial at the high, and then I entered one more, but got stopped out, and then I went short right now, and I'm holding for this buy side, this sell side, or if we show reaction, I'm going to take something off, or basically I can't, but I'm gonna buy back at this sell side. This was kinda unnecessary trade in my opinion, but it still it didn't hurt. I came out break even. Order block now. We have the wick I expected to trade into the inversion gap one more time. Gonna remove the executions. And there it is, the displacement to the downside. Didn't inverse 3-minute fair value gap. Yeah, it did. It also inversed it, but the 1-minute fair value gap was just too clean for me. It was too clean in my opinion, so I had to take it. Even if it's a loss on a live stream, I had to take it. We do have this smaller fair value gap. I really like that. Could be another silver bullet trade. Who knows? We have order block. Yeah, I want this to stay open. I don't want it to return. Alright. Let's see. This is the around the equilibrium, so we have to be careful around this level. Alright, we are inside a fair value gap. Let's see. Moving away. Yeah, I would want to see a closure on this. I want to see a good closure on this. If we don't, then we might just close the trade and be done for today. We did close above the gap, but the 50% of this order block is still valid, so we have to make sure that it's nothing. Alright. Okay, so what I want to see is I want to see a closure below, and then one more tap in, a little bit of rejection, and then I'll enter, partial around there, and then full TP here. So that's my plan going into this, which I don't really like right now based on how we are doing this. You see how we went above it, reacted. The 50% is still not violated. We still have some space, breathing space, but it's really not that far away. One, as you can see, perfect closure. I don't really like this. If we violate the 50%, I'm gonna just close manually, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens from there. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but I would want to see a displacement down, just melting. Let's see the mini S&P, which is ESH 2024. E-mini, as you can see, no delay data. What I see on E-mini, it could still go up. It's still very, very bullish. Not ideal for NASDAQ. But we are not going up. We are going down actually. This is what I like. As I said, close below, one more trade it, one more tap, and then short. One more short contract by me. As I said, if we tap in one more time, I'm gonna go in with one more contract, having my stop loss set around above this high. I'm holding my crosser on the button. No, wait, we do have an order block here, which we just tapped below. It's not the best, but we have to wait for entry though. We can just FOMO in, because if it melts either way. So okay, so we're going in. I don't really like the displacement it's having. Yeah, this doesn't look so good. If we close like this, then I'm just gonna collapse, as I said, collapse the trade, and rejecting the high. This is exactly where I want price to melt. Right there, I want it to melt. I'm not gonna enter yet, because it could be a bait. Could be a bait, you never know. Okay, no, it's melting. It's melting. It's 1050. It's a macro. It's melting. Perfect. Note I'm not mad because I didn't enter. I'm not mad, guys. I'm just, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna take my profit. It's gonna hit my take profit either way. There's no need for you to be mad about a trade that uh didn't that you didn't enter, because then there's no trade, right? So the 15-minute looks bearish, and the 4-hour looks bearish, and the 1-hour looks bearish, and everything looks bearish for now. So we seen what I wanted to see with this FVG, and now we have a new FVG form right there. Now for this one, I would prefer to stay open, but yeah, it's only a preparation, because if we do leave it open and go lower, it's gonna be it could be a very clean indication that it's gonna take the major sell side below here. And then also, I'm not sure about this though, because we have a lot of imbalances and an order block. So didn't fill all the way. I want to see price melt from here. Respected it nicely. Let's see if we get a swing high right there. That would be nice. Okay, so I'm gonna sell, and my stop loss is gonna go just above this 50% of this wick. My final TP will be here, and the partial will be at the 50% of this wick. So this is my final trade for the day. I mean for the day, for the session, of course, but yeah. We do have this order block that we reacted really nicely from. I like to see that every day. So, and we close inside a gap. This is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So guys, let me know if you enjoyed the stream. I think I'm gonna be closing the stream soon. What do you think? Do you want to watch the trade live, or do you want me to close the stream and then post results in the Discord? Let me know. So I'll leave the stream open. Perfect. You see this? 50% of the wick tap. Sell, close inside. Sell off. Profit is 2k, and I believe when we come down there, it's gonna be 3k, and the top step would be passed if it comes down. If it goes up, then we're just gonna have a minor loss, but still be up for the day. And then a PM session. We'll see what PM session. Yes, live in YouTube. Alright, I'll leave it live. We do have a fair value gap, another one. Now this one, I want it to be a breakaway gap. So breakaway gap, which means I don't want to see it filled all the way, and I want to see price melt straight from here. Sorry, straight from here to sell side. This is also a very clean market maker sell mall, although this is the 5-minute order block and a 15-minute wick. I don't want to see this breakaway gap traded through, so I'm gonna place my stop loss here to cover the costs, and it break even once we took this low. So I want to see price just stab it. I want to see it fully filled, and I want to see price sell down. As you can see, we just tap the gap. I'm gonna leave it not moving for a bit, and we'll see. I'll be right back, guys. I just have to get some water. I'm really thirsty, but I'll be right back. Hello? Alright, I am back. I am back. We are back. Um, yeah, price all down. This breakaway gap stayed open. I want to see price go down. I want to see it take this high. So we'll still have to. Mm, but yeah, it's it's amazing what ICT can do, what ICT concepts can do. So the balance is 52,000, and our take profit is gonna be hit just now, and right there, boom, profit hit, and we would pass the funded challenge soon. Alright, let's see. There, it's a little bit lower, and I'm gonna close the trade right there, and boom, this is it. Exactly, and ended at exactly, guys, exactly 11 p.m. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Um, it's been a pleasure. So if you take a look at the executions today, we can take a look, of course. This is what I see. This is the sell side. I would be holding for that, but we got our 3K profit, which would pass the account in 1 day basically. And yeah, so if I would be on a real account or on a funded account that it's already funded or still didn't hit my take profit target, I would um hold for this, take my stop loss. My stop loss would be above this high, this candle high, and then I would hold for this, make it me an additional 45 points with one contract is not 800 bucks right there, but I think that's enough. So just to recap, wow, great trade. Thanks, Red Venom. Just to recap, we took the silver bullet right there and we added right here. Took the partial, sold, and then got stopped at break even. Bought and then got stopped at break even. Then I sold additional contract, one contract at this at the inversion gap, and then I added I didn't trade anything here, and I added one more contract in this gap, and then I marked in the breakaway gap, and now we are going for sell side. As I said, it's a clean delivery. I think we're gonna go for sell side surely. So that's it, and just to check everything, make sure you can see everything. Yeah, basically, uh, this is the trades I took. I would pass the 50k combine from Top Step, not risking more than 1% or $500. And if you look at that, I also made more than 6% in one silver bullet hour. I literally made 6R in 1 hour. So this is reality what you can do with ICT concepts after studying for some time. So thank you guys for watching. If you wanna learn this, you can just watch my YouTube channel, or you can hit me up on Discord. We can do a private session, though I can do that, but I just want you to enjoy my streams, honestly. I enjoy you being here, and I enjoy trading in front of you because I have literally nothing to hide. I may be younger than most people on YouTube trading, but I know my stuff, alright? Now I really do. So, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna post it on Discord as well. And see you in the next one. Goodbye and good trading.